Descending, we have GoseiGreat Megazord. Yeah, I still think the name is lazy as heck, but the toy is pretty awesome. Almost awesome enough to make up for it. I'm going to start out by talking about the proportions, which I think are a darn far cry better than the Japanese Deluxe Tenso Gatai GoseiGreat. Yes, I have that commit to memory. I can't explain it, but it's really kind of in the shoulders. It really makes me think that they based the design of the toy on the suit as opposed to, the Japanese toy. And it really comes out looking nice, with a few minor exceptions. Mainly, 3/5 of the headers stick out too far for my taste. The red one's the best about it, but you can see it makes the chest stick out kind of far. But the tiger and snake are just really bad. It looks like he has really long toes and feet. I don't know. Considering that they were redesigning so much, I really think they could have done this better. And as memory serves, the Japanese toy has the exact same problems. But really, that's one of my two complaints about it. Okay, and the first one's kind of nitpicky. The second one is, he's kind of floppy. He's still better than my version of the 2010 MMPR Megazord, but I've heard that's also kind of a widespread problem, so there you go. Alright, now that I got the admitted criticisms out of the way that I have, I'm going to gush for a bit. Oh my gosh, again, this guy's pretty. I love the proportions. Okay, I think another thing that they did better was the Japanese Gosei Phoenix has a bar here for some reason, and it's gone. It really makes the Phoenix Megazord look more like an arm. The shark, and I believe the Japanese version of the toy does this as well, it has now that the tail's down, it's got this blue raised section over the lowered silver section, which makes it look more like, an undersuit. It's a bit of a cheat, but I'm willing to take it. My favorite part of that, and I think this is pretty much a universal like of the toy, are the wings. They are much more posable. You can do things like, forgive the squeaks, I'm going to try and get that fixed in a bit. But anyways, this right here, this I think is how the toy really looks, believe it or not, at its best. You've got what essentially looks like a cape. Hang on, let me adjust my tripod a bit so you can catch maybe a bit more of them. That's a touch too low. There we go. That should do ya. So yeah, and the best part is, even though I don't have them right now, you can do, with all the header ports, and you can do this with the Japanese version of the toy too, you can do things like stick the shark and Phoenix up here. So you basically got shoulder armor and a cape. This is, believe it or not, how I think they should have done things like, forgive the Japanese toy name here, Seek GoseiGreat. Because I think once you add in everything else, you've got something that looks like a pirate with a long flowing cape, which I think looks better. Okay? But at the end of the day, hang on. At the end of the day, the Japanese version of the toy is great. And I think this guy's actually almost as good. The only real probable thing is the sword. I think everyone seems to kind of dislike. And I'll admit, it doesn't really hold a candle to the Japanese version of the toy. You can't stow it on the back anywhere. And it's hollow right here, see? I GoseiGreat Megazord. But, you know what? He holds on to it just fine. And overall, I think it looks pretty good. Is it perfect? No. But then again, you aren't paying like 70, 80 bucks for it either. You're paying at most maybe 35. So, for anyone that has a Japanese Tenso Gatai GoseiGreat, don't bother. There's really nothing new here. But if you've been on the fence between getting GoseiGreat or not, get this guy. He's a much better price, and you really get a very nice representation of the GoseiGreat suit. And not only that, all the header ports still work with the American versions of the mecha. So, you've got something here. Well, new year, hopefully some new toy reviews. Thank y'all very much. Have a happy and a safe new year, and y'all have a good day.